The time is 8 a.m. on this Monday morning, May 8th, 2017. And it's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday morning, May 8th, 2017. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, May 8th, 2017. Back to work, back to school. Here are your news and odds. And our top story at 8 a.m. on this Monday morning is Paris where a medal record received congratulations around the world, including Moscow on Monday after French voters made the census public defiant to the new president and rejected Congressional investigators are ready to do challenges with Russian probes based on the records and SIP found uncertainty about the leads that they are chasing the partisan disagreement over whether they are in collusion. President Obama was given a 2017 John F. Kennedy Profile Courage Award on Sunday, and he used his speech to benefit Congress and specific courage in the current battle over health care. President Trump's triple ban is back in the spotlight on Monday when I-6 legal battle in front of a dozen federal judges in Richmond, Virginia. Texas Governor Greg Abbott made an announcement appearance on Facebook Live Sunday. He decided a tough bill benefit sanctuary cities in the state thereby avoided demonstrations on bonfire. Later in the weekend, the funny was. The end of the so-called Islamic State in Afghanistan, Abdul Hassim, was been killed in the military raid, U.S. and Afghan officials have said. So, South Korea. North Korea is a state of U.S. citizen of suspicion also acts against the regime. The state with Korean news agency reported Sunday. The thing about the matter about course is that the end, it gives away to the shop. See what I give it? Jerusalem, Israeli released video footage of Sunday perpetrator showing Marwan Baghdadi, the man Palestinian commander, the national vendetta, leader of an open end, described by hundreds of Palestinians incarcerated in Israel. Washington, a few hours after the House finally passed a bill to bill in place in the Affordable Care Act, Mitch McConnell walked silently to express the chief of his office waiting black SUV outside the Capitol. Tempest play over the removal of the Confederate statue in New Orleans. Motives still unclear to South Boston double slaying as the suspect in this. Slain and two doctors to the South Boston remained officer on Sunday when Raymond plans uncertain as family friends of the victims will from shock over the brutal murders of the two highly regarded Egyptologists. Environment Protection Agency administrators, government has chosen to replace them and members of whatever this key scientific review board the first step in the modern effort by Republicans to change the way of the agency evaluate the scientific. In local news, in Norton, voters will face a lot of big decisions at time. One of them is Article 9, which is the rezoning of the Hortons Farm on Leonard Street and East Main Street of a business park. If it wants to pass it, it needs to be passed by a 2/3 majority vote. And I'm expecting to be a big crowd tonight. North Alabama Historical Commission looks like the future to consider in the past. Boston is estimated that more than 3 million Americans have glaucoma. Secondly, they cause the blindness according to the World Health Organization, yet only half of these people are aware that they have the disease which could lead to the major vision impairments if left untreated. Handbag maker coach of the National News is acquired small river arrival. Kate Spade for $2.4 billion in his effort by the brand Jamaican part of lifestyle store the coach CEO Victor Louis said. Warren Buffett told the shows that Berkshire Hathaway is animated by his business chance to invest in Google. Buffett has largely avoided tech stock magazine said he did or said made his business models. Dutch paint maker Axel Nobel on Monday rejected the third takeover proposal for PPG Industries Limited as large as U.S. government decide whether making formula without the support of Axel's board of further the tower. German President Frank Walter Steinmeier visited Israel, said a two-stage solution is the only real solution to the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Georgia officials ordered mandatory evacuations of the seventh town at St. George Tuna, Walfound that has cooked about 130,000 acres. Look at that stocks now. 155.47 points to 21 down to 6.94. SP 5 up 9.77 points to 28.99. The Nasdaq up 25.42 at 61.76. SpaceX hopes to display a constellation of satellites abroad the highest speed of the entire planet. San Francisco grandparents of the seminary child care tend to use the same park that did when they were parented, but some of them may be outdated to put their grandchildren at risk according to new study. Peter Children's time is 8:05 on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox bats woke up in the ninth inning with a 10-run explosion in a 17-6 thrash of the Minnesota Twins at Target Field in Minneapolis last night, while the Boston Celtics got up by the Washington Wizards 120 to a game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Says the series tied 2 games apiece, game 5. Wednesday at the T Garden. The Rockets' first series is not done in the best of the year after Houston's offense regained its high octane from its 125-104 win over San Antonio Sunday. The New York Yankees swept the series when it comes to the Wiggins Field this weekend. Winning 3 games over 36 total innings, as first 2 games were the basic 9 inning contest, and third was an 18 inning one. Traveling a lot of different skills to make a basketball player very well, seemed successful. Indianapolis projected over the failure that NFL draft picks the risk of U.S. freshman not mentioned reputation of making claims. Peter Children's time is 8:06 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep, beep. Let's not even between with one John Space about south by the lanes to the track bar between downtown Crescent and Chinatown Station. Commuter rail, it's looking good, and on the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay, looking at our and byways. 95 south by side, so between Bridgeport and out of Stafford Bear Parkway. West by side, so between Bridgeport and Stafford Bear Park, east by so between 7 and also around the Bridgeport stretches. 84, both ends back to the Waterbury. 84 west by so between Newtown and Denbury. 95 to the south by side of so East Slab, and 95 to the north by side, also West End, New Haven. 95 to the north by side, so 395 through the New London stretch. 91 on the north by side, also Middletown section. Hit back again from Walterford all the way to downtown Harvard. 91 on the south by side, also for today when they State 84. 84 east by side, so West Harvard and downtown Harvard. 91 on the south by side, so between 391 and Chickpea all the way to downtown Harvard, downtown Springfield. 91 on the north by side, so between 56 and 391 in Springfield. And Chicopee today east by side, also around Route 9 in Worcester. 180 south by side, so between. So around today in Worcester, 45 on the north by side. It is slow between Hudson and Orient and Westford. Route 2 east by side, also Harvard out of Acton. 45 on the north by side, also exit 21 in Huckett and Orient, the Route 9 in Westford. 146 on the south by side, so between North Smithfield and Lincoln. 146 on the north by side, and also after Route 99 up in Lincoln, they are the north by side, also 122 in Woonsocket 295 on the north by side, and also at Route 95 out in Amber 95 on the north by side, and also 152 out in. Not found a. Not found a bird. 146 on the south by side, so between 50 and Route 95 downtown Providence. 95 south by side, so between Protected and downtown Providence. 95 on the north by side, so between 37 and Workout to downtown Providence. 195 west 195 west by side, so between Seacock and the downtown Providence. Out of the gate, Route 6 in the east by side, and it's all around Route 149, Barstool, and after 134 to South Dennis. Board Bridge to the south by side, and then it's Logo 28 on the north by side, also on the board Waterway. 95 on the north by side, also around South Main Street, and shared all the way Route 128 Kenton, 24 on the north by side, so on Route 27 Rockton, Route 128 Kenton, Route 3 on the north by side, so between 220 Rockland Island, and the Main Street split. 128 of the both ends is backed up between 28 and Randolph on the Main Street split. 128 on the north by side, so between Main Street split all the way at Route 24 out in Kenton, 7 Expressway on the north by side, so between Main Street split all the way and the Mass Pike in Dorchester, 7 Expressway and south by side, so between the Mass Pike all the way out to Dorchester, 128 on the north by side, and it's slow from the Main Street split all the way out to Route 20 Waltham. 128 on the south by side, it's slow between Route 1 and Peabody on Route 20 Waltham, 128 on the north by side, so between Route 95 and Peabody on way out to Denver. Mass Pike east by side, so between Route 9 and Fairview all the way out to the Southeast Expressway. Mass Pike west by side, so located over down to South Boston. 93 to the north by side, and then also around the South Station Tunnel. 93 stop by side, backed up from 213 Bethune Argyle to the Zinkin Bridge in Boston. Route 1 is stop by side, so from Chelsea down to Charlestown and from Revere. Route 3 is stop by side, so between 45 and all. Argyle Route 128 in Burleson, 45 is stop by side. It's slow between 3 and 2 on Route 3 out in Lowell. 185 is stop by side, so between Lawrence and Argyle. Route 93 up in Lawrence, 93 at the north by side, so Route 495 up in Lawrence. 93 is stop by side, and also during direction, every turnpike stop by side. It is so around Burbank Stretch. Interstate 89 and the north by side, and also Route 2 up in Montpelier, Vermont. And Interstate 87 to stop by side, and also Route 11 up in Champlain, New York. Interstate 87 to stop by side, and also for Route 7 in Albany. Peter Children's time is 8:10 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And looking at radar, and it shows some rain showers, a little bit of rain showers off the Nantucket Sound and east of Enfield, Connecticut, and zooming you out. We're seeing a couple of adventures of little rain showers around Holbrook and around Rockland and around west of Hanover, and spotty rain showers around Weymouth, North Weymouth, and raining east and hot and around Revere, Lynn, Swampscott, around Saugus, and raining west of Wakefield and northeast of Stoneham. And it's raining around Haverhill and east of Nash. Short some showers. Exeter, it's a little light rain. And up north, we see a patch of rain stretching from Manchester and Concord and west east of as far as Weymouth and up to Central 7 around Rochester, and raining around York, Maine, stretching up to Moody Beach and Wells Beach up in Maine, around the Maine Turnpike. And we're seeing some spotty snow showers around the west central portions of Berkshire County from North Island all the way down to Great Barrington and stretching up in the north of Bennington up and around Rutland, and rain later so on east central New York, and snow around northeastern portions of PA around Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, some rain showers around Wilkes-Barre. And some spotty rain showers north of Augusta and north central Maine, and snow showers from north of Syracuse and stretching up I-81, and snow around the northeastern Ontario, around Ottawa and western portions of Quebec, and rain around east central Quebec, including Quebec City, and rain around eastern New Brunswick and down central portions of Nova Scotia. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. And it goes like this. For today, Putsaska about 56 degrees, west about 8 miles an hour. Tonight, Wilson Costco about 36 degrees, west about 6 miles, and coming comedy DD for Tuesday, Cheshire Bay after 3 p.m. Wilson Costco about high about 55 degrees at night, west wind, chest pitching is 30%. New Prince about less than 10 inches possible. Tuesday night at Cheshire Bay before 7 p.m. Punchbag up to 4 a.m. While Wilson Costco about 30 degrees and common chest pitching 30%. Wednesday at Cheshire Bay after 4 p.m. Punchbag before 7 a.m. While Punchbag about 60 degrees at night, northwest wind. Chest patient 30%, Wednesday night at slight tension showers, Wilson Costco about 42 degrees and chest patient 20%. Thursday, chest showers between 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Punchbag before 9 a.m. was, but he says about 50 degrees and chest patient 30%. Thursday night, Punchbag after 4 a.m. was, Wilson Costco about 42 degrees and Friday, Punchbag before 8 a.m. was, Punchbag about 6 degrees and Friday night, Wilson Costco about 44 degrees. And for Saturday, Punchbag about 61 degrees. Saturday night at Church Main, Wilson Costco about 45 degrees and chest patient 40%. And for Sunday, Church Main, Wilson Costco about 59 degrees and chest patient 40%. Currently in Taunton, it's Punchbag skies and it's 46. In Norton, it's clear to Punchbag skies and we have a temperature of 47. And Mansfield, it's overcast and it's 47. And that's going to be it by the Peter Chill Morning News on this Monday morning, May 8th, 2017 at PC. Have a good morning, goodbye, day to all. Hope you all have a good day.